What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now Plus. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about Park Beyond and to not sleep on this game. Now, the game comes out in just a few weeks. It's really, obviously, June is a big month with Street Fighter and Diablo, and then even the second half, obviously, the big one, Final Fantasy 16, but even like a Crash Team Rumble. This game kind of comes out in the middle of all of this chaos, and it's definitely for a niche audience. It's for a specific group, and I think that group is honestly going to really, really like this game. And I'll talk about that in a second. But I think this is a game that can get slept on. I just want people, for the viewers of my channel, to be aware of it. So I'm talking about it as if I've played it, and it's because, well, I did play the closed beta. You could have gone on their website, sign up. I think like 10,000 people were invited from that sign up. I got to play it, and I got to play, or anybody who did it, I guess, got to play a pretty big chunk of that game. Now, I didn't play too much because I just wanted to try to grasp it, to, see what it could do, what it did that was like other park sims and what kind of made it different. So I put about 3.5 hours into it and said, I'm good. Like, I'm really liking this game. I'm going to get the game when it comes out. I'll play the rest of it basically there. So that's kind of how I went in to that closed test. But I really liked it. And so I want to talk about the game just a little bit for those that maybe don't know, or if you didn't get to play it. And the best way of probably describing this game is it really is a mix of all of these other park sim games put into one. So if you think about like the creativity of like a Planet Coaster, which I believe it's the same developers, but how detailed you can like make a roller coaster, right? That's one part of this game, which I find to be absolutely nuts. Now, I'm not good at it. I'm terrible at it. But the idea that a whole part of this game is you manage the park and you get employees and you get your rides, and we'll talk about that in a second. But then, eventually you're going to be making roller coasters, and you can do some incredibly insane stuff and have them do things that really they're not supposed to do. You kind of attach attributes to it, and you have to make the roller coaster match those. So maybe that's going down like a certain steepness, or it's long, it's a certain length, the actual roller coaster, and you have to like meet those qualifications as you build it. So that's just one part of it, though. So I think, if you're into literally building, now that is where you get to flex those muscles the most. You're not going to be like, engineering or making like individual rides. You're going to be doing that for roller coasters. And I think people have kind of perfected that or gotten really good at like developing games like that over the past, 10, 20 years. So you have that. And then the rest of the game. Now, the rest of the game is a park simulation game, which I think it does it extremely well. There's themes. You don't have to do themes if you don't want, but you can make your park themed in general. You got your rides. You got to keep people happy. You can make your rides like unbelievable, like basically defying gravity and defying physics. You can eventually transform a ride that does, follow those laws of like human nature. You can change them eventually as the game goes on. And that's the game. I mean, it's actually, I think, relatively simple to describe a park sim just because there's been so many of them and we all kind of know. But I had a blast. I really enjoyed it. Everything worked exactly how I would want it to. There's different modes. You don't have to do the story mode if you don't want. I was going through the story mode, but eventually I was like, I'm just going to do kind of my own park. I had an absolute blast. And like I said, I played about 3 hours, and I said, okay, the game's great. I'm struggling with the roller coaster creation for sure, but I'll probably get better at it. I'll watch other people do it, try to mimic them. I'm good. I don't really need to play 10, 20, 30 hours of this when I'm probably just going to do that with the base game. Why would I do it now? And everything that I had seen of the game up until that point was always extremely good. We've talked actually about this game on the channel in a few different videos over the past year or so, and the trailers that they've done, the gameplay kind of breakdowns that they've done, the game has always looked really, really good. I love these kind of games. I rarely play them. Sometimes I'll buy these games to play like a few hours of them and then never touch them again, but I do enjoy these kind of games. It's just I don't really have time sometimes. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you're all subscribed, bell icon turned on. If you want me to cover it, I can for sure do that on one of the two channels. You just let me know. Thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next one.